This video looks at documentation for the Family Resources Survey, which can help us understand more about the variables and the data. The documentation may seem intimidating at first, but once you are familiar with the main documents, they become more straightforward and easier to use. In this video, we will look first at 4 main documents that are useful for understanding variables. These are question instructions, which details the questions asked during the interview and instructions for the interviewers. A variable listing document, which lists the variables in the datasets. A derived variable summary that describes how additional variables are derived from collected data. And the UK Data Service data dictionaries, which detail variables in FRS datasets available from the UK Data Service. We'll then take a brief look at some of the other documents that are available, which provide more information about the data. These are the benefit edit files and the variable rate constants file. So taking a closer look, let's start with the question instructions document. Opening the document, you'll first find a contents page. This provides an overview of the main survey topics and how the questionnaire is organised. The first section provides detailed information about navigating within the questionnaire and the question instructions. The information is designed for the survey fieldwork, but provides useful insight into how the survey was conducted. Additionally, there is a guide to the symbols used to denote different elements of the instructions. For example, a question mark denotes a question name, and a key denotes a variable name. Moving on to the questions, for each question there is information about the question name, the corresponding variable name, the question wording, the responses and their codes. You can also sometimes find notes about a particular question, details of when soft or hard checks are required, whether the question is a new addition or whether it's been changed for this current survey year, and a brief description of any survey routing used. Note that a separate version of the question instructions document is available for Northern Ireland, but it can be used in the same way as the Great Britain version. The variable listing document is a spreadsheet listing all the variables available. The main tab includes information such as the name of the table or the data file a variable is in, the variable name, labels, how responses are coded, and other relevant information such as whether it is a derived variable. The variable listing document also has additional tabs containing specific information, such as the benefits table, which provides details about how data on benefits is captured. You can find a contents tab which summarises the information you can find in each of the tabs. Note that in addition to the variable listing document, there's a separate spreadsheet that summarises changes to the data that apply for this specific survey year. And this can be useful if you're using data from multiple years. The derived variable summary offers details on how the FRS made additional variables from survey responses. For example, how various sources of income are combined to create a variable measuring total household income. The UK Data Service provides data dictionaries, and these detail each variable in a particular dataset, and include information such as the variable descriptions, coding and value ranges. You can use these to check if the variables you are looking for are available in a specific dataset. So these are the 4 main documents that are useful for understanding variables. In addition to these, the FRS is supported by other useful documents that tell you about the data. The benefit edit files include details on how benefit-related data are corrected and imputed. The edits made during the processing of data are key to ensuring accurate and standardised reporting of household benefits. Finally, the variable rate constants files details benefit payment amounts for benefits where the rates can vary, such as universal credit and state pension. Rows give varying rates for different groups, and the columns give the amounts for each year. So in summary, the FRS has extensive documentation which can at first seem overwhelming, but with an understanding of what's in each document, it becomes more straightforward and easier to use.